Hello everybody, Erica here. Wow, I have been in a cave for the past 3 days. My little one has been sick. I've been sick, so my 2-year-old got pneumonia, which is crazy because the kid hasn't had a fever like maybe once in his 2 years of life, and to get pneumonia we were like, what? So from Thursday, Friday, the weekend, we're in the middle of moving, and as a pregnant person your immune system is like zero, so you catch everything. I have been so lucky I haven't gotten sick, and I got sick, he was sick, husband sick, and now the grandparents are sick. So little Raven is on antibiotics and probiotics, all kinds of biotics, and he is on the mend, so that is good. He's hype, he's having a good old day playing with his trains. He's back to himself, but he's got a weird cough, so hopefully he'll be all good. So I am back on the road with more boxes, brought to you by Boxes R Us. Like, seriously, boxes going crazy. So I haven't had makeup for like 4 days, and my skin under this, like, it's really white, but under this looks amazing. I was like putting my face on and going, wow, this makeup free for 4 days has done me some good. I have clean underwear on. That's a good thing. My shellac is chipping like crazy, but it's good because I feel good. I'm back. I'm feeling really great, and so I'm having a nice day today. 7 months pregos, so I've got 1 more month of work with my road gig, doing my contract gig, slanging my shampoo and conditioner. So yeah, it's exciting. It's been good. It's really funny because I went yesterday to get some deep body work done, and I've talked about it before. I've been getting deep body work done with this woman who, she's a not psychologist, she's like a psychoanalyst, like a psychologist. I don't know what it's called. Someone tell me because I forget the name. But basically she does psychotherapy. That's it. She does like trauma healing, but she works with your body. So she's like it's like getting a soul massage. That's what I call it. It's amazing. So she gives you a massage, and she tunes into your body and what you need and all that when you're on the table. But it's not like, do you want soft? Do you want hard? What hurts you? It's more like intuitive. So you do a session where you talk with her for a little bit in the beginning, and then bam, you're on the table. And it's really crazy because I'm about to give birth to this baby, right? I'm 7 months pregnant. I'm about to have a baby, number 2. I'm due at the end of September 29th-ish. And obviously, as women, being pregnant and thinking about birth, even if you're not pregnant and you're thinking one day I may want to have children, or just as a woman, your body is the body that makes a baby, whether you can or not. Like, that's, our bodies are designed to be able to do it, apparently, you know. And there's all this fear with like pain threshold, and it's crazy because one of my good friends said to me, you need to go get deep body work if you're gonna want to go for a natural birth. Because my first baby, I had a cesarean, which was not in the brochure. That was not part of the plan, y'all. I was meant to meditate and like see like, my baby was gonna come out, right, while I was in the water and the full moon and the stars. That's what I had in my head. Hilarious shit, man. How you come in and how you come out of this world is a mystery, but you can prepare yourself. You can set an intention. The only problem with me is I had a starts with a C. What is the word? I had a brain fart. No. What's the word I'm trying to say? Oh my god, I don't know the word. I was really expectation. It's not a C, it's an E. I had an expectation of what my popo over there. Oh, there's an accident. That sucks. Okay, I had an expectation of what my birth was supposed to be, and I was really holding that expectation. As opposed to now, I have an intention of what I'd love, but what happens is going to happen. It's not my birth, it's my baby's birth. And it means nothing what I try to make it mean and try to make it do. You can't do anything about it. You can prepare yourself, you can get smart, you can get, schooled, learn all the stuff you need to learn, but at the end of the day, it's your baby's birth. It's not your birth. You already had your birth. All right, girl? So anyway, I digress. I was on the table And my friend who told me to go see this lady that does this work, her name is Kai Rava. She's beautiful. My friend Davini was like, you need to go see Kai because she just, all of us that did natural birth, we all went and saw her and we got deep body work done. Now, what does that mean? Basically, it fucking hurts, right? Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't. She's working right now a lot on my hips and my coccyx and my, it sounds so funny to say I have a coccyx. I have a vagina, but there's a thing called a coccyx or something like that. I'm probably saying it wrong. But like your lower back, almost upper bum, butt cheeks, muscles, all that area. If you've had a baby or you're pregnant, you know what I'm talking about. That area gets all relaxing and all like it just gets real jointy and real like loose, and it hurts in pregnancy a little bit. That's where your pain comes from. So everything's expanding and opening and doing all that jazz. So that for me, it's a real tender area, and I've got a bit of like dead nerves there because I broke my back when I was 23, and they cut all my nerves, and I've got metal everywhere in there, and it's all like weird. It's a lot of trauma that happened in that area, emotionally and physically, and it hasn't been healed. So I'm getting hot up in here. So she has been working my hips and that kind of lower back, butt cheek, hip area, and we hold so much emotion in our hips. This is this is normal, especially women. We hold heaps of emotion. If you've ever been in like a yoga pose where you're stretching your hips and just felt like overwhelmed and, emotional, or like ever had a cry when you were doing a stretch in yoga, like a hip stretch, that's why. Like there's so much kept emotion in there, like mentally, physically, spiritually, like everything's in there. And I feel like my hips right now are like the entrance to my soul. Like I literally do, it's so much there. And I feel like when I hold stuff and when I'm nurturing my son and when I'm giving to the world and not giving to myself, I feel like all my congestion is in my hips. All my emotions are in my hips. So she's been releasing them. I'm seeing her every 2 to 3 weeks. And why it's great birth preparation, which I didn't understand initially, is because she is like breaking up she's moving this tissue, these muscles, this pain, everything that's in there. And it is fucking excruciating sometimes. Like I'm talking, you want to tense up and be like, fuck, right? Like you just want to do like that, right? And in labor, this here is connected to your whole like vagina and all that area, like your sphinx, like your butthole, like so if you tense up and get all like that, like when you're gonna get a shot, like when you get a needle, you're like, and like, hello, that's gonna hurt you more because you're working against it. You're like fighting it. It's hurting. So the idea is to all pain, work with the pain, meet the pain, ride the waves. And I've seen this in books, and I've fucking seen it in calm birth classes and all this. Meet the pain, ride the waves, whatever. And I'm like, fuck, how do you do that? Like seriously, it's gonna be so painful. But the work I've been doing on my mindset, like my thinking and controlling my mindset, and how, my self-coaching that I've been doing throughout the years, and especially in the last 6 months, I've been doing a lot of work on myself and with my clients. It has helped really like get this sorted, and because this is sorted or getting sorted or being more watched, being more controlled, aware, like my pain threshold has totally shifted. So I didn't say it's gone, it still fucking hurts, right? But it's shifted. And here's what happened. I was on the table, I was breathing, and whatever your breathing is, that yes, there are whatever, I don't fucking do that. That doesn't work for me. I'll pass out. That shit doesn't work for me either. For me, I do my own breathing. It's a little bit like Bikram yoga-ish, like I do like dragon shit. It works for me. I'm witchy. I don't care. I love it. But whatever the breathing is, right? So the breathing is the breathing. But what I was doing was I was staying with her, like as she was moving through my body. So as the pain was moving through, I was with the pain. If you picture like a racetrack and there's 2 cars, you're with it. It's like that. So the pain was tracking and I was tracking with the pain. I wasn't behind the pain in the past. I wasn't in front of the pain in anxiety in the future. I was with it. I was with the moment. I was in the present moment. So what does that mean? It was different for me because usually I'll be like, fuck, this is gonna hurt. Because she starts moving towards my hips and I know it's gonna hurt. And I'm like, shit, this is gonna hurt. Or I'll be like, oh my God, that fucking hurt, what she just did, right? This time I was just breathing. I was with her. I was on track. We were together. And we got to the end and that was it. And I was like, I didn't even like try to make it mean anything because I didn't want to jump out of my I was in a fucking meditation with this pain. Like I was like breathing in a meditation, just breathing through the pain, like being with it. And I'm not talking about birth, okay? Like I'm relating this to birth. I'm doing this training for my body for birth. This is my birth training. This is my body preparing, all that kind of jazz. So highly recommend it for that. There is nothing close, like even the time that it takes her to do it is like a contraction. And as fast as she does it is when it's an intense contraction. So I'm literally like preparing for birth with this lady. She's like my birth coach, but that's not what her title is, but that's what I'm calling her. And she's agreed, yep, I can be your birth coach. Why I'm saying this to you is, as a society, we are conditioned as people to fight the pain or try not to have pain or, you know, like neglect it or fight it or meet it with anger or, you know, like that doesn't serve us in any part of our lives. Like pain is essential. You got to feel pain. It is part of the growing process. Growing pains, you got to feel them, right? And at the end of the finish line for me is a baby. How exciting. You know, at the end of the finish line, you're getting a tattoo. You're gonna have a fucking tattoo when you finish. You know, you're gonna have something at the end. It might not always be what you want, but there will be something at the end that was worth going through that pain. And you may not see that now, but you will see it at some point in your life. And I just thought that is our whole thing. Like we fight pain, we try to not have pain, we try not to have discomfort, and like contrast is our friend. You need to have discomfort. You know you're growing when you can make friends with discomfort, when you can make friends with knowing that shit's not gonna always feel nice and amazing. How do you know what something great feels like if you haven't felt something not feel great? You don't know what the sweet is without the sour, you know? And it was so funny. It wasn't so much about the pain, because the pain was lasting in the present. Like as soon as she was doing it, it was painful. When she finished that part wasn't. Now this part was. Now this part was. So it was just in the present moment of pain. And once she went through it all, I was done with the pain. So it's not gonna last. It's gonna stop. You know, like you gotta be with it, like roll with it, and almost like meeting it. I'm in a tunnel. It's sexy now. Yeah, like just meet the pain. And I was just like, damn, this was really good for me, because I don't think we should avoid pain. I think we should go towards pain, and we should meet the pain and just ride with it and be present to it, because there is gold in there. There's gifts in the pain, you know? And I'm not meaning this like, oh, you're getting abused, stay in an abusive relationship. That is not what the fuck I'm talking about. No, I'm just talking about like how as a society we, you know, I hate seeing these stupid movies where the women are having a baby and everybody's like, I hate you, to their husband, and they're like, you motherfucker, you did this to me, and they're screaming and they want to punch their husbands. That shit doesn't happen in real life. My husband was my fucking rock. Why would I want to punch him? Like, he's not causing me the pain. My body is going through pain to get a child out, you know, and that's the example of birth. And I'm just using this as like a metaphor. So if you're not pregnant, don't tune out, yeah? Like, use it in your life for whatever the pain is in your life. But there is this thing where we're not supposed to feel pain, or it shouldn't be painful. Fuck, it should be painful. It is painful. Be grateful it's painful, because as you feel the pain, you can learn how to work with it and deal with it and not run from it. And I thought it was such an amazing example. And to me, I've got like this inner midwife inside me. I love stuff about birth, because I feel like young women lack knowledge, and not knowledge like reading fucking what to expect when you're expecting. No offense, but not that shit. I'm talking about like actual knowledge, like your rights and what is actually going on in the system. And, you know, if you pick a hospital, what you need to know, and how high cesarean rates are, and why the fuck are they so high in a first world country? You know, like, why? We have to ask these questions. And all this money, it's become a business, like food. Like your body is a business. Like your kids are a fucking business. There are marketers that are just marketing to kids because they're a business. So of course birth is a business. So I'm interested in the topic like deeply. I get really passionate about it when I'm pregnant, so I should get nowhere near it, because when I'm pregnant, I don't play. I'm like, let's do a march, you know? Anyway, my husband's like, you ain't doing a fucking march while you're pregnant, you crazy bitch. So I'm not gonna do a march, but I really want to do a march. So if y'all midwives out there want to do a march, hit me up. Yeah, I don't know. I just think I think we need more information. I think we need to wake up and go, hold on, what's this? What's that? You know, why is it that they think that they lay you on your back and all the women in the movies are screaming like it's bloody painful and your vagina's going to stretch and you're never going to have a small vagina again? It's all this bullshit. Like, really investigate it. There's a bunch of lies and this fear-based marketing and this fear-based being a woman and being scared, and your body knows how to do this shit. Your mind is fucking you up. Your body is old, ancient wisdom. It knows what it's doing. Keep your head out of it. Step into your body. Trust, man. Like, you got this. It's all good. Have a bit of faith in yourself. So I really wanted to just kind of talk about that, because fear, we shouldn't fear pain. It's part of our life. Like, it's part of something that we need to experience. Like, go for the pain. You know, go for it. Be excited about it. Be excited you could feel pain, you know, and you're going to grow. Know that you're going to grow from it so immensely. Anyway, yeah, that's my little thing about fear and pain, because I had a major, beautiful experience about it, and I had to share it, because I know it was birth and it was it was a massage, but really it talks to every part of our life. Like, it doesn't just partake to birth. If you are pregnant, then hell yeah. Whoa, that was a really big rock that just hit my windshield. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy. I think we really shouldn't fight our pain thresholds. I think we really need to, like, meet it and step into it. So I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am feeling so much better. I'm happy to be out in the world and driving and have makeup on and have my lashes done. I will see you soon. Be good to yourself. I'm about to go get keys to my new house. We are moving. Fucking everything's happening all at once. It's exciting. All right, I'll see you soon. Have a good day, y'all. Peace out.